What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another One Chunk at a Time Iron Man number 13. First and foremost, thank you guys all so much for the support that you have been showing me. We are flying towards our goal of hitting 20k subscribers by the end of the year, and if we keep it up, we will do that. It still says about 50% of you are not subscribed that watch these videos, so just hit the subscribe button. Thank you. Let's get to 1,000 likes on this video. I know that we can do it. The insanely stupid crap that I had to do on this video will be totally worth it, I promise you. If you are not already following the Twitch, definitely check out the description. Go to the Twitch, drop me a follow. I have a goal of 5,000 followers by the end of the year as well. And if you are not a part of the Discord, we have an awesome community. Chunkman, Iron Man, normies alike. Feel free to join. We have a great community there. Enjoy the episode, guys. Thank you all for all your support, and enjoy my pain. You will. We are not wasting any time. We are rolling a new chunk right away. Since we unlocked Edgeville last episode, there is nothing that we can do in Edgeville. It is great to have the closest furnace to a bank in the game that will make the 40,000 silver that I'm going to have to smelt at some point much more bearable. And we do unlock the spicy stews whenever we do get there. I'm sure there's a couple other benefits of having that area open, but that is the primary. With the Edgeville lever, that does mean, and it was stipulated in my official unofficial rules, that this can unlock a non-adjacent chunk, so we can actually press that to be unlocked. Could you imagine? So with being out here, the only other area that I'm gonna have unlocked until we get it unlocked is the mage arena, because anything that I do unlock out here, like anything, I can't go anywhere. Like if I were to unlock Scorpion Pit next and then I went to Scorpions and got a drop, there's nothing I could do because I can't leave. There's no way for me to leave. So once I unlock the mage arena, I will have a way out. So for the time being, we will just have 18 unlockable, and until we unlock the mage arena, we aren't going to unlock anything out here unless we somehow connect this bottom one to this top one. I hope that makes sense. So let us roll our very first chunk of the episode. What's it going to be? Freaking finally. Oh my gosh, we unlocked Draynor. I've been waiting to unlock Draynor. Let me go check it out. I don't think it unlocks anything for me. It unlocks some dyes. Probably doesn't unlock a whole heck of a lot for me, but we are one step closer to Port Sarim, which I'm so happy about. Actually, I'd forgotten. We can actually do the Prince Ali quest now. We have Leela and the prison unlocked here, so we also have the dyes unlocked from Betty, which is nice. So we can actually do the Prince Ali quest, which would have been nice, I don't know, when I was doing my silver grind, but better late than never, as I always say, right? Well, I certainly could have saved myself like 40k if I could have gotten this quest done just a touch sooner, but it is what it is, and we are happy to have it done now. There we go. There is Prince Ali rescue complete, and I'm going to go take a last sweep in Draynor. I don't believe there is anything else that we can do over here. If not, we're going to roll a new chunk. Let's do it. So the only other thing in Draynor that I could consider at some point getting done is the porcine or I don't know how to pronounce it. The new quest, Porcine of Interest. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but I think I do have to have Falador farm unlocked before I get there, so we can't do it right now. So my wish list is to unlock anything with a feather shop in it. So 8 or 15 would be perfect, and then open Falador. I really want to, because that'll give me a much better agility course, because there are some agility shortcuts that are coming up very shortly, and my best right now is Varrock, which is 10k XP per hour. If I could get Falador unlocked, it would triple my XP per hour. So let's see if we get lucky. Let's roll our new chunk. Oh no! Wait, maybe I can't even get in there yet. Okay, it might not. Yeah, okay. I can't even get in there yet. Okay, this is a nothing chunk. If we unlock 18, then I'll have to go down there. But, okay, we're good as of right now. Whew, I started to panic there for a moment. because my reasoning is, if I have 40,000 silver bars and now I have access to a bolt mold, if I can make all those silver bars into silver bolts, and then I'll have the feathers to fletch them into, you know, silver bolts with the feather attached, I will save myself so much time if I do end up unlocking 21 right here, because I won't have to grind out 82 independently. The crafting and fletching grind will be paired together at that point. So let's roll another chunk. This one is nothing because I can't get into the Dwarven Mine quite yet. Okay. So the only thing that this unlocks is the Air Battle Staff. I think I might have to grind up a couple crafting levels actually to make that. So let's go do that real quickly. Just one more tiara and we will have our level 66 crafting. We can now make air battle staffs and blue dragonhide van braces. Sweet. I don't think we'll be encountering any blue dragons anytime soon, but that is a great level to have. Let's go make a battle staff. We just need to make some molten glass, blow it, and then, you know, do the whole shebang, make the battle staff, and then we can move on. Alright, let's simply use the spell on here, and there we go. There is our air orb, and we can attach the air orb to our battle staff. Wonderful. The chunk is now complete, and as you can see in the chat box, I've unlocked a new music track showing that I have never been here in my life. Off to the chunk roll table. Alright, so let's do this. 1, 19, or 20 would be worst case scenario for me. 8 or 15 would be best case. So let's see what it is. Oh, okay. That's not a bad one to unlock. I don't think anything happens in here other than the fact that I can do sheep shearer now. So I guess we can go do sheep shearer. That also does unlock another beginner clue step for us in this cow pen as well, which is nice to see too. Time for the worst quest in all of RuneScape. This might take me like 800 hours, I'm not really sure. Oh, wait, what? Oh, we're done? Oh. Alright, cool. Again, anything other than 1, 18, or 19, I'll be very happy with. Oh, thank goodness. Oh my gosh, thank goodness. Okay, we have opened feather packs, which means my life will become just infinitely easier if and or when we unlock the Falador area, because we can now save ourselves so much time by making silver bolts rather than having to get the 82 fletching naturally via, you know, willow logs again. We can now make silver bolts and just put the feathers on the bolts to get that level. I'll come check this area out down here. I don't think I'll have to do anything down in this area. I think we can start tourist trap. There might be something in the Calphite cave, but we might not even be allowed to go in there unless we have a Slayer task. Other than that, I think we are done here. Alright, I went and checked out Shanty Pass. There's nothing that I can do there other than the feather packs, which is wonderful. I did check out the Slayer dungeon. Apparently, it is Slayer task only, so I couldn't even kill the Calphite queens in there. So again, let's get whatever we get. 18 would be my preferable. Either 19 or 14 I'd be very happy with as well. So, let's just pick it. Ooh, Wizard Tower. Okay. Alright, so okay, Wizard Tower unlocks a lot for us, actually. Believe it or not, Wizard Tower does unlock a lot for us. So this unlocks 3 things, I think, technically. So we have, first up, we can do the Imp Catcher quest, which shouldn't take too long. We'll just have to get the beads for it. We can finish our Slayer task in there, which is Lesser Demons. And I think technically I will have to get Slayer tasks until either I get the level 4 Wall Beasts or I get a task that I can't do. And thirdly, we now unlock rune crafting. So the highest level rune crafting altar that we don't have bodies yet, so it might just be fire that we'll have to do once we get a fire altar unlocked, but we can't even start rune crafting until we get this chunk unlocked, because that has the air altar in it, obviously, and we can't get any levels until then. So let's go do Imp Catcher and finish our Slayer task. Hey, there is Rune Mysteries done. I also realized that I can do Ghost Slayer, or what is it? Something Ghost. The Restless Ghost. I can also do the Restless Ghost too. So we got to do Imp Catcher now, the Restless Ghost, and our Slayer task. Alright, there's Restless Ghost done as well. 1100 prayer XP from that quest. Did I really get a prayer level from that? I must be the first person in the history of RuneScape to get 68 prayer from Restless Ghost. Nice. Now I have to hunt down a bunch of imps and get the beads. Well, that did end up taking me about 40 kills to get the imp beads that I needed. So let's turn these in. Wonderful. Take your beads, Mr. Mizgog. Fantastic. Enjoy those, Mr. Man. 875 XP and the Amulet of Accuracy. What a massive upgrade. So we actually have another quest that we can do. I'm kind of disappointed that nobody called me out on it, because I completely forgot it as well. Demon Slayer. I can do Demon Slayer right now. It shouldn't take me too long. I think it's a really quick quest, so we'll go knock out Demon Slayer and then come back here for our Lesser Demon task. Whoops. All better now. So apparently we completed our task, and I didn't even realize. I don't know when we completed it, but we finished with 50 XP away from 27 Slayer. So now you might be saying, oh, awesome, you are done the chunk, time to roll a new one. It's never quite that easy, is it? So with this task being done, we actually have more to do. So in the Lumbridge Swamp Caves, there is a wall beast, obviously, that we can attack. I'm going the long way out of habit. So we need to continue to do Slayer tasks until either we get 35 Slayer, probably not going to happen, or we get a task that we can't do at the moment. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep doing tasks until we get one that we can't do, and then even after that, we're not even going to be done yet. I actually realized I didn't even have the key to go down the easy way, so we actually do need to grind out 2 items before we open up a new chunk. So the first one being Iron Boots from Cave Slimes. Now that I have, 17 Slayer, I can easily do that. The second one being the Mystic Light Gloves from Rock Slugs. Unfortunately, thank you, Colby, with the poll that I recently put out on the last episode, people said that they wanted me to get Mystic if it was the best in slot for me, which I totally understand, and I think that's a good idea. It was a pretty close split, as you can see here, as to yes always or the if it's best in slot. So I think what I'm going to go with, I think I'm going to do my typical unique rule, is if once I unlock every single monster that can drop the Mystic, I will get the item. But in this instance, it is a best in slot, so I do need to get it right away. So we're going to get a new task, see if it's something we can do. If not, we're going to go grind out the Iron Boots and go grind out the Mystic Gloves. I did theorize trying to get Infinity Gloves as well, but I simply don't have enough nature runes for that, unfortunately. It's like, I'm like 500 short on the nature runes there, and I'm not going to waste the time to go grind those out. So let's get our new task. 64 cockatrices. Can't do that. All right, so it's off to the Lumbridge Swamps for me for, well, who knows how long. 2 things real quickly before we start our Cave Slime grind. The first thing being with the Demon Slayer quest. I don't even know why I didn't even say it at the end of completing that quest, but we didn't complete that late because we had to do that quest, or we needed the Wizard Tower to do that quest anyway, so I did it perfectly on time. Secondly, I should have bought this before. It's not a chunk requirement or anything like that, but I think it'll be very useful. Buying all the Chronicles, or as many Chronicles as I can from here, is going to help me out a lot, especially with the ability to teleport right underneath Varrock with a one-click teleport, so that'll be really nice for me. I'll be able to definitely get my berries a lot faster as well. Okay, so why do I get spooned on the dumbest drops? 43 kill count for Iron Boots. You know what? I am no longer a spoon. I am a proper ladle. Mystic Gloves Light on kill count 26. A 1 in 512 drop. I got it on 26. But when I went for any 1 in 466 drop, it took me 2,140 kills to get. Okay, no. I mean, sometimes RNG just works. RNG works in mysterious ways. It's true. It's true. Well, we're done now. Let's roll a friggin' chunk. Okay, I'd really be happy here with anything other than 1 or 11. If I get Caliphate Queen, it is what it is. I don't have too much that I have to grind out from her, so it is what it is. 1 would be really annoying because of 66 agility. 20 would be my preferable chunk that I unlock. Can we get spooned once again? Oh, no, we can't. That is an interesting chunk. Doesn't unlock anything at all for us. All right, down to another one. Boop. Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, we don't have to do anything here. There might be a thieving requirement locked behind this, but I don't have to go check anything out here simply because there's no way for us to do anything once we get here, so everything will be locked until we get a mage training arena. And also, the dark crabs, I will have to grind out at some point, but we can't unlock that unless we have a fishing pot, or a crab pot, whatever it is. Next one up. Oh, okay. Cool. So what Draynor Manor does for us, Draynor Manor, I think I can squeak in there. I think I did test that out. We can do Ernest the Chicken, which will be fun. And then we will also be able to unlock Killer Watts as well, which we will have to get 38 Slayer for at some point, but I'm not going to be able to do a Slayer task until I get Peril unlocked over here. So cool. Let's go get Ernest the Chicken done and see if there's anything else in there as well that we can get done. So I am an absolute goober, and I thought I could sneak in either through this way or through that way, but apparently you can't get in through either way. So I can't do Ernest the Chicken quite yet. I'm okay being in this chunk because I can be in the chunk, but until I get this bottom chunk down here, I can't do anything with this chunk, so it's free real estate. So let's roll another chunk. Rolling chunks now is starting to become quite a scary occasion. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Please just give me 17. I'll do the Motherlode Mine grind. Just give me fast agility. That's all I really care about. That's just the one thing that I want. 17, please. Oh. He OSRS doesn't OSRS get what he wants. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's go peep this. This does unlock a quest for us. Priest in Peril, so I'll get that done. Should be pretty easy to do. Secondly, it unlocks 66 agility shortcut that I will have to get using Varrock. Alright, time to go to Swamp Man world. Wonderful Priest in Peril, not Pearl, is now complete, and we can go to the Junkman land. So let's take a peep around here. I don't think there is anything that I can do in here. I don't know. Who knows? I just know that I have 25 hours of agility ahead of me. Yay. As you can see, we are not at the Varrock agility course, but we have come down to the Edgeville dungeon monkey bars for a little bit. It is slightly increased XP per hour over Varrock, but it's a lot more click intensive, so I think I'm going to go back up to Varrock. There at Varrock we can get about 11,000-ish XP per hour, and here we can get 13 to 12.8, 13k XP per hour, so it is a decent increase when you're talking about such low amounts. But with this climb right here, we will be getting 60 agility. My goodness, I can now do Werewolf in Sears Village and a whole lot of other really fun stuff. That would be really nice to do. Also, I killed 2 Earth Warriors while I was here, got 3 Nature Runes, and a Snapdragon Seed, so bank was made while I was here regardless. Well, after about 35 or so hours, we have finally come to our last lap. And there we go. There is 65 agility from the Varrock rooftops. Absolutely insane. You can now use the temple on the salve to Mauritania. Very, very nice. Let's go do that real quickly. But before that, just an update. We only got 52 marks of grace in about 25-ish hours of rooftop agility, so that gives you an idea of how much they are reduced once you get 20 levels over the level to be on the course. And then you also might think, cool, he gets to roll a new chunk now. No, my last video came out in between the time that I started this and then I'm ending it, and there's about 1,000 comments on there saying a couple different things that I missed. So we're going to go back and do a couple of things that I missed. But first, let's go do the shortcut. Wow, this is saving me so much time. This is so much fun. Oh, this is fantastic. Wonderful. Just get me through the... Wait, what? Where are you going? Okay, good job. You did it the right way this time. Woo. Hard task complete, and the chunk is complete as well. Let's go discuss a couple of things that we have to go do, though. Before I begin this segment, and before I get destroyed at some point in the comments, please understand 2 things. Number 1, I am human. I make mistakes. I will miss stuff. When I do, you don't have to treat me like an idiot. You can just say, hey, you missed something. Cool. We got that covered. Secondly, I haven't played this game properly in like 3 or more years. I mean, I know I have been playing for like the past 6 months, but I've been buried doing 1,500 hours of mining and smithing, so I haven't really gotten to experience much of the game. So there's a lot of stuff in the game that I have no idea exists and hasn't been there or is new to me since I've been playing consistently again. So there's a bunch of different stuff that I missed in the last episode and earlier in this episode that I should have done but didn't do because I simply didn't know that it existed. So first and foremost, we have I need to go kill Ankus for fried mushrooms because you can apparently... And if you knew this, you are 3,000 IQ or a chunk man. You can actually make an mushroom onion potato or something like that. I don't know how it works, and I need 64 cooking for that. So I'll have to go grind out about 3 cooking levels and go get the fried mushrooms, which is a 1 in 100 drop from Ankus as well. Secondly, I need to start Daddy's Home, which is a new mini quest that came out really recently, and apparently I can do it now that I have the sawmill unlocked. I don't know, it might unlock mahogany homes for me depending on where my first mission is, so we'll see how that goes. Third, the shades on the 4th floor of the security stronghold apparently drop shade robes, and it's like 1 in 4 to get them, so that'll take me 3 seconds to get the robes from them, so that's really fast. I wish I knew about that actually, because those would have been pretty good prayer robes for me at Elder Chaos Druids while I was standing there naked for about 1,000 kills without any prayer bonus because I died, so that would have been nice to know. And lastly, I do believe I can upgrade my scepter at on the 4th floor of the security stronghold as well. Our last note is, before we move on, there have been a few stashes that I've done that I haven't recorded simply because it's just like it doesn't matter. You guys don't need to see them. So if you want to see me do stashes, I will show you, but I think the time for me to show stashes is when there's an item that I need to go grind out, and seeing each individual stash is going to be really tiresome and kind of pointless. So, but let me know if you do want to see all stashes. I'm more than happy to do that. After 380 kills, we finally get our fried mushrooms, which is a 1 in 100 drop. So it took us a little bit, but we finally got them. Also, I did the most dumb, stupid, dummy thick move possible, and I accidentally died here before I imbued my skull scepter, so now I have to go get the entire thing again before we can imbue it. So that's pretty unfortunate. Okay, let's pretend that I never lost my scepter, and let's just simply imbue this bad mamma jamma. Fantastic, it is now imbued. Great, that's something that I didn't even know existed in the game, so sweet. Now we are on to getting 60 cooking, and that will be About 2,300 cooked chicken. I really wish I could catch fish, or just had a better cooking method in general. Anything at all would be nice at this point, to be honest. So while doing this grind, I actually had a 200 IQ realization that to actually make a mushroom potato, you have to combine mushrooms and fried onions together, which requires level 57 cooking. And since we only have to process stuff at its first base level, like we would with an oak log with shafts rather than having to make the full thing, we can actually just combine the mushrooms and fried onion together to complete the grind. I'm happy that I actually thought of this rather than buying 2,000 chickens. I probably did buy a couple hundred chickens, so nothing really lost there, to be honest. I mean, it is what it is. I got some free cooking XP, but we can actually complete this chunk a whole lot quicker, or complete this grind a whole lot quicker than we were actually expecting. So that's a nice little bonus there. This 200 IQ move has saved me about 3 hours of my life. Boom! There we go. Mushroom and onion done. This should be the end of our quick little mini quest that we got right here. All right, we got one crate. Let's open that bad boy up. Got a couple nice things in there. Some planks, some steel bars, some home teleports. Very cool. Myth nails. All sorts of goodies in that, John. I think I can get a task from him. If I can... Oh, yep, there it is. Okay, so I can't start this until I can go see Amy and Falador. So that's going to be it for that area. There's a couple other things that I want to do real quickly. One thing I just want to go over before we roll our new chunk. I figured I'd talk about it while we go to the bank. So as I have gone through this series, I've realized that I haven't really touched on achievement diaries. I have just kind of had a house rule to myself that if I can do the entire section of an easy diary, none of the tasks start until I can do the entire thing. But with confusion and people always asking questions, I think it would just make it easier to do each task as it becomes available to me. So there's a couple different tasks that I'll have to go through, like for Lumbridge, I think I'll have to go, I can't do that quite yet. I can go do the Cedrador teleport. I can definitely kill a zombie, catch some anchovies, etc., etc. So there are some things that I can go back and do, and same for Varrock. I think I can do the Aubrey one. There's iron. There's a bunch of different things that I can go back and do. So we're going to go do a couple of things that we can and are able to do, and then it will finally be time to roll a new chunk. And lastly, before we roll a new chunk, we have one thing left to do. Apparently, quite literally, everybody on the planet who has ever existed has known about this but me. Allegedly, you can use a knife on a chocolate bar to turn it into chocolate dust. I had people PMing me who didn't say anything else. They didn't say, hey, cool, nice videos, like your videos, blah, blah, blah. It's just like, hey, you can use a knife on a chocolate bar, and then I never heard from them again. So there you go. I think it was the most upvoted comment that I've ever had on a video in my life as well. So there you go. Everybody and their mom who told me that I could do this, I can now complete that portion. Woo! There's an energy potion. All right, let's roll a new chunk. Let's do this again. Anything but 2, 20, or 13, and I'd be happy. 13 and 20, you already know why. If I got 2 right now, I would have to go and grind out 71 agility using Varrock course, which I do not want to do. 21 would be best case scenario. I would unlock Motherlode Mine and a bunch of other stuff. I'd also be happy with 22 or 18. Anything in this vicinity, I'd be very happy with. Even if I unlock 7 and 14, I'd be happy too. So let's see what we get. No! Why? Why? Oh, no. You mean to tell me that I just spent the past 35 hours of my life doing Varrock agility course for 11.7k XP per hour, and now I have to do that same exact thing all over again? Oh, Alright, let's start. You'd think one thing would go right for me during this series, but I guess, where's the enjoyment if I'm not suffering for you guys, right? So, there's some suffering for you. So let's talk about a little bit of the implications of unlocking this chunk, because obviously it is far, far more than just the 71 agility requirement right now. So I obviously cannot do agility at the moment, but once we do unlock Toriel, which is down yonder, there is the Slayer Master Toriel, I will be able to do Slayer consistently whenever I need to, because he allows me to cancel any task that I need to do. I think there are two tasks that I can't quite do from him at the moment, which are monkeys and dogs, but I don't think I'm far off from being able to do either one. So either way, we're pretty darn close to being able to do any task. So we will be able to grind up for 80, depending if I want to boost 80 to 85 Slayer, somewhere in that range. Obviously, we will be maining Vanica for that time, and probably point boosting, actually. Once we unlock Slayer, I'll talk a little bit further about that. I have a couple things that you guys will have to vote on in the distant future whenever we do get over to Slayer. But the good thing is we have unlocked an Abyssal Whip when that time comes. So that is not the negative here. That's a very good positive. Secondly, I think, and I'll double check, yes, I did just double check, Banshees do drop Dark Mystic Gloves as well. They're the only other thing that I can kill in the Slayer Tower at the time. Next would be, what? Probably Infernal Mages, and then Blood Velds, and a couple others after that. So at least we do have that unlocked when we get there. We will have to grind out the Mystic Dark Gloves before we move on to our next chunk. And I think there is one type of glove that I will need to grind out from the Crawling Hands as well for the clue stash right by the Barbarian Village. So we'll get there when we get there on that end as well. So all in all, this is a really frustrating chunk to unlock right now, but in the future, I'm going to be thanking myself that we did unlock this, because if we hadn't unlocked it, things would be really bad for me, and not fun. So at least we get a whip once Toriel gets unlocked, and it's really not that far away, to be honest. Nice. I'm fairly certain that I've said this on literally every single account on YouTube that I've ever gotten this level on, but in my book, an account isn't a real account until you have 70 agility. And there it is. There is 70 agility. Man, such a good marker for any account. Only one more level here, 76k, which means at about 12k XP per hour, it's, well, a lot of hours from now. Well, this is an unusual situation. I was doing a Molly random and forgot to look at Molly, so I guessed twice, and I messed up twice, and then I got teleported to Falador. So I guess I'm just going to have to restart the account. BRB. Well, roughly 70 hours of agility later on the Varrock rooftops. 70 hours. Hit that like button, please. For the love of God, make this all worth it. There is 71 agility. Oh my gosh. You can now use the Slayer Tower, Advanced Spike Chain, let's go, and a couple other goodies as well. That is wonderful to see. I'm actually going to just do 4 more quick laps here, because I am 4 laps away from 2,500 laps, so why not do it? So that's wonderful. If you're wondering how many Marks of Grace you will get from 65 to 71 agility on the Varrock rooftops because of the 20% drop-off of Marks of Grace, oh my gosh, my cat is going ape. You will get approximately 97. Pretty brutal, to be honest. I think we got 60 from 60 to 65. So pretty nice, I think. And there's 25. There's 2,500 laps on the Varrock rooftop. I'll check and see. We might have all of our Marks of Grace that we need for a full Graceful set. Let's just check out real quick. We are 5 away from it, so not bad. We're never going to have to struggle for that because I'm sure we'll have to do a Varrock rooftop at some point. So now the grind is going to get a pair of Mystic Dark Gloves from the Banshees in the Mauritania Slayer Tower out here. And then the only other monster that we can kill is the Crawling Hands. I only need 1 drop from them, which is Purple Gloves, because there is a stash right here that we need the purple gloves for, and then we can complete that stash. So let's go get those 2 drops. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we went like 2,000 dry for the Mystic, because we got the other one so easily, but I guess we'll check and see. Hey, there we go. There are our purple gloves. Wonderful. Now we are on to the Banshees for hopefully a little bit of a relatively quick grind as well. Well, this is starting to become really, really bad juju for when I go for my whip. Oh my gosh. Mystic Dark Gloves achieved on kill count 33. So let's recap. We got the Mystic Light Gloves on kill count, what was it, 26? And now we had to grind a whole 7 more for the Banshees here. 1 in 150 or 1 in 512 for these. Kind of insane. All right, let's go climb up this chain. Time for a new time for a new chunk. Oh boy, I am kind of nervous. Woo! Obviously, as I have mentioned before, the Mauritania Slayer Tower grind is going to be a massive grind when I can actually do Slayer. Can't really do that until we get Birth Orb unlocked. So honestly, just don't give me 25. That's all because if we unlock this, I'll have to get 80 agility with Varrock rooftops, and I really don't want to. 22 would be perfect. 2 I'd be happy with. Please be kind to me for once. Please, please, please. Okay. Oh, that's not bad. We are 1 away from unlocking Hunter. That would be amazing. 26 would be the best thing for me to unlock. Please give me 26. Oh my gosh, give me 26. Okay. Ooh, okay. That would be incredible if we unlock that. Ooh, I'd be so happy. Okay, let's roll again. Ooh, Dark Warrior Fortress. Let me do a little wiki research. I don't think there's anything here. I think I checked this out. There's nothing here that I can do. I think it's just a clue step, really. There's some guys that I might just go kill quickly just to complete it, but there's nothing here, so we should be rolling a new chunk. And you're dead, mate. Back to the gulag for me. It doesn't show up on here, but the Chaos Altar is also here, so once we unlock rune crafting, we will have to now get up to 33, so that's not too bad. Best case scenario for me, 26, and then right here, or 25 would be wonderful. I could then unlock Dragon Implings very easily if I unlock 25. 20 and 2 would be best case scenarios for me. A lot of nothing rolls. 23 would be absolute worst case. That's free real estate. Another one. Wait, just kidding. There we go. Another one. That's free real estate. Another one. That's free real estate. Another one. Oh, thank goodness. Oh my gosh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness, thank goodness, thank goodness, thank goodness. Oh my gosh, thank goodness. That is the biggest relief. You guys can't even fathom how big of a relief that is. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, I am so happy right now. Oh my gosh, that is huge for me. That is huge. Thank goodness I got that. Well, this will be fun whenever I need to come and go from the city. This is my only way of access. I have to grapple up and over My gosh, but there we go. I've used grapple for the first time, so for the people that have been asking, there you go. And we are in Falador for the first time. Wow, wow, wow. This has a lot of implications to it, a lot. So first and foremost, the reason why I was so happy is because we tripled our XP per hour with agility. We went from 10k to 30k XP per hour with agility. So that just makes my life so much easier. It brings down grinds that were going to be a 500-hour grind to a 100-hour grind, or 120-hour grind, whatever you want to call it. Secondly, we have a pretty good way of training crafting now. Motherlode Mine will give us a lot of crafting XP from the gold that we get. Thirdly, we will have to get multiple different types of equipment here. We will have to get the full Motherlode Mine set, the gem bag, the coal bag, the access to the upper layer. We're not going to do the upgraded bag because that's simply cosmetic, and I'll probably unlock that at some point. Like, it's not an actual item or thing that I can obtain. It's just a thing that happens in the game, so we're not going to do that one. And then we do have to get both of the gloves as well that you can get with the, what is it, mining tokens or something like that. So it's going to be a lot. We have to grind up to 91 technically mining here. We're probably going to go above it because of crafting. We're going to need to grind up to 83 crafting, which we have primarily all banked, and 82 fletching, again primarily all banked. So this grind is going to be a really nice smooth sailing AFK mining grind. First, let's go grab a little rune pickaxe. That'll be nice to have. I have waited until almost 90 mining to use a rune pickaxe. It's finally ours. Oh, that's wonderful. Let's go get started on a beautiful, beautiful AFK and grind. Oh, it's going to be wonderful to be able to click a rock and look away for more than 3 seconds. Oh, this is beautiful. We just need one more pay dirt and we will be hitting 90 mining. I don't know why I was going to say 60 mining, but there is 90 mining. Imagine having 90 mining in old school RuneScape in 2020 and not having like any prospectors or anything. It's just mad efficiency, I guess. We are at 93 nuggets, so we are almost able to purchase the upstairs, which is our first purchase. So I guess let's do a couple more rounds and then we should be good to go. This may be the inventory. Are you kidding me? Okay, let's try this again. This may be the inventory. All we need is 3 gold nuggets. Oh my gosh, we get a hearty 6 nuggets. Wonderful. We now have access to the top of the Motherlode Mine, which will make my life so much easier. Many of you out there will be like, why is he unlocking the top first? Well, because I want to be lazy. So that's pretty much the sole reason behind it. Give me the top. Thank you, Mr. Man. That is very kind of you. Well, this deposit right here should take us to technically our final destination level, at least for Motherlode Mine. There is 91 mining. Don't think we really unlock anything from that specifically, but now we can technically 1+ boost to get the amethyst. Also, another audible, you may be wondering, why do you have 2 hammers in your inventory? Well, thank you, John. He told me that I could do this. If you actually have 2 hammers in your inventory, you can actually stretch out you can actually do 4 inventories before you collect rather than 3. So now I'm not even going to buy the big sack, so that'll be nice. And we are 12 nuggets away from unlocking full prospector. Then we'll just need to get the full coal bag and full gem bag as well. Sorry, not full gem bag, the coal bag and the gem bag, and then we'll be done. This very well may be the last pull that we need from the sack for the full prospector. Oh my god, 10 nuggets? Holy crap, dude. That is that's by far the most amount that I've had. With only this little amount of being able to pull from here. But we are now over 180 in the bank, as you can see up here. Maybe you can see it. It says 289. So that's the total that we've gotten. So let's pull out our nuggets and grab the prospector. All right, you Toy Story ripoff, let's grab our full prospector. 1 helmet, 1 jacket, 1 leg, and 1 boot from you, lad. Thank you very much. Let's toss that all on. There we go. There is the full Prospector outfit. Unfortunately, we won't be able to rep the Elder Chaos anymore, but that is a-okay. Now we have left the coal bag, the gem bag, which are both 100 apiece, which is fine, and then we will be complete with Motherlode Mine. If we can just get one nugget from this sack. No, are you kidding me? All right, well, time to go get an... Oh, man, okay. Okay, let's try this again. All we need is one. Wow, okay. Well, got 9. Would have been nice to get 1 last time, but it is what it is. And now we have completed all of the Motherlode Mine nuggets that we need, and I will tell you why. So I'm actually going to be selling back my Prospector outfit after we do our entire iron grind, because I might as well keep it for the boosted XP for the time being. But we don't need the Prospector outfit, and we can sell it back for close to 150 nuggets. So with that being said, the nuggets that we have right now, once I sell these back, will be well over the amount that we will need for everything in the shop. So we need the coal bag, gem bag permanently, and then we also need a pack of soft clay and a bag of gems as well. So let's buy those right up front. Now when we sell our Prospector outfit, which again, I think it sells for 144, will be well over 200, we can buy our coal bag and our gem bag and call it a day. I don't really need the Prospector outfit because I don't really care about mining XP. The only thing that you can do with it, other than mine, is the Enter the Mining Guild wearing full Prospector diary achievement, but I've already done that, as you can see, so we have no use for it. So after our mining grind, we're going to be selling it back, so we're all done here at Motherlode Mine. Oh, fantastic. This level just snuck up on me. I'm actually making lunch right now, so there is a nice 70 crafting. We can now make diamond amulets for a power amulet as well. I think there's a couple stashes along the way at some point that I'll have to do that require a power ammy, so that is always nice to get. This is flying. I think I'm already almost up to like 100,000 bolts in the bank as well, so this is just so significantly stupidly faster than Lumbridge Furnace was. Well, it's been about 20 hours in the process, but thankfully we do have Edgeville, so smelting things go much faster. But there is 80 crafting. Let's go. And most importantly, we can now craft dragon stone amulets. That is wonderful to see. Obviously, we still do have 3 levels to go, and the silver bars that I have right now will get me 2 of those 3 levels, and I think I'll have the gold for the last level, but it might cut it close. I guess we'll see when I actually do the math on that one, but let's make our final things that we're going to do for the episode. Oh my gosh, I've been looking forward to this. You know, I did complain a lot when I got these 2 dragon stones, but honestly, they are going to come in huge for me. So first and foremost, we will make the Dragonstone amulet, and secondly, we will make the Dragonstone bracelet. And if we pop on down here, we'll throw on a little ball of wool. We can do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and we have a glory and a combat brace on this account. That is unbelievable. Most importantly, with this glory that I have now, this will actually triple my gems that I get anytime that I mine. It goes from 1 in 256 to 1 in 84 whenever I mine now, so that'll be really, really nice for me. And secondly, I'm going to have to mine about 24,000 iron ore to begin next episode, which is probably the first or second thing that I am going to do. So we'll get a lot more gems on that grind as well, which will make our crafting grind a lot easier as well. Alright, ladies and gents, and that is going to conclude this episode of the One Chunk series. I know I typically do like to end the video with a new chunk roll, but obviously the Motherlode Mine chunk is massive, and obviously this video is also massive. Don't need to make it any longer, and didn't want to push out the date for getting this video out on time, so getting the Motherlode Mine chunk will be done very, very shortly. That will be the first thing that we do at the beginning of next episode. Again, if you haven't already, please, please, please hit the like button. This is the longest video I have ever produced, so I hope you all did enjoy it. Hit the subscribe button as well if you are new around here, or if you've been watching for a while and haven't already. We're aiming towards 20K this year. Regardless, I love you all very much. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I will catch you guys in the next one.